This is the second video for the May 4th assignment for intermediate algebra on 11.4 through 12.7. The first 8 problems are very easy to do with a calculator, but calculators work in different ways. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are just regular logs. 5, 6, 7, and 8 are what we call natural logs. On them, the first 4 are base 10. It is understood to be there. This is understood to have a 10 right down here is the base. We are looking for the exponent that goes on that 10 to give you 8. Like for instance over here, the exponent that goes on the 10 to give you 6 is approximately 0.7782. What you do on this calculator, for instance, after I turn it on, clear out the screen, okay, is I'm going to take the log of something. So I push that button there, log, and this is what shows up on the screen. Then I type 6 and I hit enter. And I get all kinds of decimals, but you round off at 4 decimal places. Now, some calculators, you got to put the 6 in and then the log. Most of them it's log and then 6. Different calculators, different ways. Then, number 4, 3 and 4 are also base 10. We're looking for the exponent of 10 to give us 2.31 and the exponent of 10 to give us 4.86. I take my calculator, hit that log button again right here on the left, log. I've got log showing on my screen. Put in 4.86 on my calculator. Whoops. 86 on my calculator. Hit enter and I get all kinds of decimal places. I round it off at 4 decimal places. The next 4 problems are natural logs. They mean log to the base e is what they mean. Log to the base e. E is approximately 2.7. It's Euler's constant. And on your calculator, we've got a button for it. If it's a scientific calculator, right there. I push that button, and I have natural log showing on my calculator. For number 6, I push in 3, and I hit enter, and again, that's the decimal. That's the 1.0986 is the exponent of the e, So I round it off at 1.0986. Same way on the next one. Now, some calculators will have you put in the 4.86 first, the 3 first, and then the natural log. But my calculator goes natural log 3. So learn your calculator. Number 8, we put in natural log again. We push the natural log button. We have natural logs showing on the screen, and I type in 0.0032 and hit enter, and then I round that decimal off at the 4th place. That's working with your calculator, but you're going to have a scientific calculator in the day of the test. Then these problems, these are not real difficult, but they use, we're going to find that x in there, like 32. Natural log of 5x equals 9. Remember, I told you that natural log meant log to the base e. So, natural log of 5x equals 9 is log to the base e of 5x equals 9. So, by our rules that we followed, e to the 9th equals 5x. E to the 9th equals 5x. And then we take e to the 9th divided by 5. and that's our x. That's our exact answer. Then with my calculator, how I get an E on my calculator is I hit this button here, second, and then my natural log down there, because above my natural log is a little e to the x, which you can't see. So I go second, natural log, and that gets me an e showing. And then I put in my 9 like that, hit enter, divided by 5, hit enter, and I get these decimals here. And I round it off, 1620.6168. Okay. Number 34 is log of x equals 2.1. So if there's no base written, it's understood to be 10. So it's 10 to the 2.1. 10 to the 2.1 equals x. 10 to the 2.1 is our exact answer. Then to get that as a decimal, with this calculator, I type in the 10 first. I've got 10 showing. Now I need to get to an exponent. With my calculator, that's the caret key, or it could be a caret key, or it could be y to the x on some calculators, or x to the y. But I hit that caret, and that makes me raised up to an exponent. Then I put in 2.1, see that showing there, and hit enter. And then I've got that decimal. I round it off to how I want it there. 35 is, and 36 again is a log, so it's base 10. So it's 10 to the 1.3 equals 3x. 10 is your base to this exponent. 10 to the 1.3 equals 3x. And divide by 3, okay? And that's our exact answer. Then to put that in my calculator, I put 10 and caret 1.3. So with my calculator, I type in 10. So I've got a 10 showing. And then I push the caret key, which is right there. And so I've got that showing. And then I put 1.3, hit enter. That gives me my exponent. And then I still have to divide by 3, divided by 3, enter. And then I've got all those decimals, and I round it off at 4 places. The last two, I gave you those just as examples. Remember, they're natural log, so it's e to the 1.4. Same way here, e to the 2.1. And then with your calculator, you go second natural log to get your e showing. Second natural log to get your e.